Beach up Sunset World.
Sushi,
Sumo, Tokushima!
この番組は地域密着型のボランティア活動を徳島で行っている国際ワークキャンプのメンバーがお届けする30分です。
This 30 minutes broadcast is hosted by volunteer members who come from abroad to help the community of Tokushima.
Good evening, everyone. I'm the host for this evening. I'm Rina, and living in Kobe. And
I'm Yuna, I'm a university student at Aichi.
This radio program, Sushi, Sumo, Tokushima, is live on FM Bizan. This 30 minutes broadcast is operated by non-profit organization Bizan Daigaku. Bizan Daigaku has been trying to make Tokushima a more attractive place with volunteers who are from Tokushima and outside Tokushima, including people from many different countries. Popular images of Japan, sushi and sumo? Yes, but we would like people around the world to know not only those images, but more things about Japan. We share the news from Japan and information about Tokushima, a place that welcomes foreigners from all over the world. We will also invite guests from overseas online to share the latest news with you. No one knows who will be talking or what kind of topics we will bring up. Don't miss it.
Sushi,
Sumo, Tokushima!
Hello, listeners. Thank you for listening to Sushi, Sumo, Tokushima. All right. First of all, let me call tonight's guest who is in the studio of FM Bizan. Hello, Yuna.
Hi, this is Yuna. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for coming. And how are you?
I'm good.
You're good? You're not nervous? Are you okay?
I'm a little nervous.
That's fine. All right, Yuna. So, can you introduce yourself to the listeners?
Yes. My name is Yuna Yamashita. I'm from Gifu. I'm in my junior year at a university. I learn British literature and culture. And now I'm taking a year off for volunteer activities. I came to Tokushima last week, and I'm going to stay there for 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Yuna. So you have been in Tokushima for almost 1 week.
Yes. This is my first time to come to Shikoku.
Yeah. Welcome to Shikoku. So you told us that you're taking 1 year off at the university.
Yeah.
And it's for doing volunteering.
Yeah.
And is it a program by NGO NICE?
Yes. And it's volunteer program. It's a 1 year program that allows us to join volunteer activities around the world. Yes.
Yeah, so the program is called Bolaya.
Yes.
And it's by NGO NICE. For 1 year, you can go around the world as a volunteer.
Yeah.
And actually, Tokushima is one of the destinations. Okay. And now I would like to ask you this question. Why did you want to do volunteering? And I wanted to ask you this question because maybe you could choose to go abroad for studying or travel around instead of doing volunteer thing. And because when I was a university student, I had no idea of going abroad or going somewhere in Japan for volunteering. So I would like you to share your stories with us.
Okay, sure. And the trigger was that starting volunteer activities in Charity Center when I was a freshman at university. In Charity Center, instead of visiting homes dressed as Santa Claus and making memories on Christmas Eve, we get charity to buy presents for homes that cannot prepare them and to hold events for children in disaster-hit area.
Okay.
In Charity Center, by meeting various people and listening various sense of value, my life has changed.
Your life has changed. Okay, please go on.
Especially the person I got to know last year had the opposite way of thinking to mine. So I found it interesting to interact with that person. So because of the experience, I want to meet more people and know their thoughts.
So that person was actually doing Charity Santa with you as a volunteer.
Volunteer, and we went to homes, many homes with him, and then and we make friends, good friends.
Okay. So the person you met had a totally opposite way of thinking from you, but you thought it was interesting.
Yes.
And is there any episode, any story that, like, anything in particular that you thought it was interesting for you?
Yes. He always seeks logic and rationality. Yes.
Okay.
I have never thought about that. So, and I have allowed myself to be led by my emotions. So,
Okay.
But thanks to him, I have a solid purpose before I act. And when I'm worried, I can think according to that purpose.
Okay, that's nice. Maybe I am still like that, but actually I can agree with you because when I was a university student, I remember I decided what to do, how to act by emotions, not by logical thinking or the reasons. I just acted the way I wanted to act. If I felt, oh, that sounds nice and I like it, that's why I want to do it. And I'm happy to do this, then I do it. And I don't like this, so I don't want to do it. I was like that. So I can understand how you would act by emotions, but maybe you're lucky because you already know the different way of thinking from yours, like totally different. And so you said your life has changed.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Can you explain how your life has changed?
How?
Because life changing experience sounds, how can I say, like have a lot of impact on your life. So how did the experience of doing volunteer like at Charity Santa changed your way of thinking? Is there anything that you would like to do because of the experience of Charity Santa? Maybe you want to do more volunteer activities, or you would like to meet more people?
I want to meet more people because in Charity Santa it was there are people who was trying various things even in the same students and studying business, participating in a long-term internship, climbing to the top of Mount Fuji.
Okay.
I thought I had a lot of chance to start something new. So
that's great.
Yes. So by the experience, and I get to the power to start something.
That sounds great, Yuna. And now we would like to play one song, actually our favorite song, right? Okay, and we will be right back after a short break. Sushi,
Sumo,
Tokushima! We're back! Hi, Yuna!
Hi.
All right. So in this part, I would like to ask you about your experience in Tokushima.
Yeah.
Actually, you've been in Tokushima, but only for 1 week. Right. So you have been in Tokushima for 1 week now. And what have you seen or done so far? Did you find anything interesting?
And I'll tell you about my first impression of Tokushima. I think that Tokushima is similar to Gifu, my hometown.
Your hometown, Gifu. Okay.
For example, there are many rivers and mountains, and the shopping streets are deserted. Actually, when I lived in Gifu, I had never thought about what local people were doing to protect nature and revitalize the town. However, when I learned about the thoughts and work of many people in Tokushima, I was interested in my hometown. Yes, I want to understand about Gifu more and more.
Okay. So you're now interested in your hometown, Gifu, how the city manages or tries to work on revitalizing the community by knowing how people of Tokushima is trying to do for the community. Okay. So maybe you already heard stories about how people of Tokushima are working on revitalizing the community. And what was interesting the most? What people do for the community? Can you explain it?
Yes. In Tokushima and sorry.
Maybe planting the flowers, cleaning the rivers, or maybe doing some event. Are there anything that you thought interesting?
Yes, I joined in Kawashima Mini Matsuri in Yoshinogawa City. Yes.
Already.
And in that event, and I joined the corner for children to play. Yes. And I could see many smiles of children, so it was very interesting.
So you played with children at the festival. What did you do with children? Play cars or do some games?
Play wanage.
Wanage.
And fishing.
Goldfish?
By toys.
Toy. Okay. Not a real fish.
Yes, toy.
Okay.
And kiki ipatsu game.
How can I explain it? Kiki ipatsu. The kurohige. The guy with the beard. The how can I say? The doll. Not the doll. He is in the middle of the barrel. Taru, right? And you push the knife into the barrel, and when the guy with beard pop up, then you lose. Right? Okay. I don't know if I explain well in English. And so you saw the smiles of the children. So I think it was successful. You were successful. And actually, I heard you were on the radio already, no?
What time?
One time? But in Japanese?
Japanese in Kamojima Jidokan.
Okay, Kamojima Jidokan. And what did you talk about on the radio at the time?
We talked about Halloween event. Yes, at the day, and we make pumpkin lamp.
Pumpkin lamp. The real pumpkin? Did you cut or
yes, cut.
Crazy?
We cut it. The pumpkin and
nice.
and we had the event for taking pictures. Taking pictures
for the Halloween.
Yes.
Did you do trick or treat with children? No. So you didn't get snacks or sweets? No.
Yes. The teacher is giving me snacks.
Okay.
Snacks, yes.
I'm happy for you. Okay. And next question is: are there anything you would like to do while you're in Tokushima? Maybe first as a volunteer?
Yes. And I want to in Tokushima. I'm looking forward to meeting a lot of people and finding what I want to do in the future. And now I don't decide to be in the future. So I will think about my life from the lives of others who join volunteer activities around the world, and especially in Tokushima. And I already met many people Yes. So and they talked me about Tokushima and their thoughts and their life. So
okay, already.
So
you already have many teachers in Tokushima. About your life. That's nice. Yeah. For example, I'm in Kobe. There are much more people than in Tokushima, but maybe because of this tough situation, COVID-19, but I haven't met that many people in here, but I met a lot of people in Tokushima. Maybe that's thanks to Shinri-san, who is right next to you right now. You can meet a lot of people from now, of course, and experience so many different things. Yeah, so I hope you will learn and experience a lot of things while you're in Tokushima, and try to meet and communicate with a lot of people. I mean, as much as you can. Yeah, and try to see beautiful nature around Tokushima. Did you hear anything about Tokushima, like sightseeing area?
I want to do paraglider.
Paraglider. Oh, okay. That's cool.
And I want to see beautiful Yoshinoga River.
Of course, yes, you have to, and eat a lot of delicious food. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Yuna, for tonight. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
All right, it seems we have almost reached the end of the program. We are waiting for messages from you with feedback or request. Sushi,
Sumo, Tokushima!
This radio program, Sushi, Sumo, Tokushima, is being recorded live here on Bizan FM in Tokushima. So, Yuna, last question. What is your favorite word or phrase in English?
Yes, it's keep your heart burning. This is words of Rengoku Kyojuro in Kimetsu no Yaiba.
Yes. Really? I didn't know.
I really respect him because he's passionate and he never bends his belief. Yes.
Sounds great. Thank you for sharing. This program is operated by non-profit organization Bizan Daigaku. We are open to and accepting any forms of support or contributions you have to offer within the local community of Tokushima. Please do not hesitate to contact us if you wish to get involved by emailing radio@bizandaigaku.net. We are accepting requests and messages via email. Please send emails to request@bfm.jp, request@bfm.jp, including the title of the show, Sushi, Sumo, Tokushima, in your messages. You can listen to this channel FM Bizan on the internet with your PC, smartphones, and tablets. If you are accessing with your PC, go to the website www.bfm.jp and you will find a banner written Listen Radio on the right side of the page. If you are accessing with your smartphone or tablet, download the application Listen Radio, then select BFM 791 FM Bizan with area Chugoku Shikoku. If you are listening to this radio in an area where it has a weak radio wave, don't worry. You can listen to programs with clear sound through this internet radio system. No one knows who will be talking or what kind of topics we will bring up next Thursday, Don't miss it. See you next Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Bye bye.
Bye.